Hi, my name's Kelly. I'm your baby's nurse today.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I just want to go over some bottle feeding information with you. Is that okay? So you should really take your time and follow the baby's cues to decide when and how much to feed the baby. So we're not really recommending that you feed the baby on a timed schedule, so we have to pay attention to the feeding cues is what we call them. They're listed here, so it'd be signs that the baby's hungry, like rooting or turning the head or sucking on the hands. And then we don't really give you a set amount, so we just say feed the baby until the baby seems full. The sucking will slow down, the baby will seem relaxed, and maybe even start to fall asleep. It's really important when you're feeding the baby that you hold the baby close to you and that you make eye contact as well. This is what we're going to use here in the hospital. It's a good tool to take home to record your baby's feedings. So you just write the time, the amount, and then we keep track of the wet and the poopy diapers as well. You just write the times in there. The minimum output you should see for each day of life is also listed. And one really important thing listed at the bottom here is just maintaining good hygiene. You want to wash your hands, you want to wash the utensils and the surfaces that you're using when you're preparing your formula. And it's recommended for infants under 2 months of age that you boil and sanitize the equipment that you're using on a daily basis. Over here you'll find information on preparing your formula and storing it. So liquid formula is sterile, but powder formula isn't. So what you need to do is boil the water, and then once the water's boiled, you let it cool to 158 degrees, which is like approximately a minute, and then you take that warm water that's still warm and mix it with the powdered formula. And then it's still too warm to serve to the baby, so then you're gonna cool it off. So you can cool it off however you choose. You can run it under cool water, keep it capped, or you can put it in an ice bath. And you're gonna bring it to room temperature, and you're always gonna check it prior to giving it to the baby. You can just put it on your arm or your wrist to make sure it's acceptable. When you're mixing the formula, you always want to read the containers. There is a standard that most of them follow, and it's 1 level scoop to 2 ounces of the warm or boiled water that we just discussed over here. Once you've mixed the formula up, but before you feed it to the baby, you can store it for 24 hours in the refrigerator. Once or after the baby has fed, you can only keep it for 1 hour at room temperature. And then you should throw all the formula away after that once the baby's mouth has touched it, because it could be harmful to the baby. There's a lot more information on here, so you can read over it. Are there any questions you have at this time?
Not right now.
Okay.